Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in the world. My name is Stubbo98 and welcome to my Mastering Sonic P06 Silver White Acropolis Beginner tutorial. Before watching this video, I highly recommend watching my Mastering Sonic P06 Beginner Setup Guide, as that's going to outline all of the settings and configurations that you need to set Sonic P06 to in order to have an awesome speedrunning experience. Additionally, I recommend watching my Mastering Sonic P06 movement tutorial for Silver, because that outlines in detail every ability that this hedgehog as well as BeatZ and Amy have, which I'm going to bring up in these tutorial videos. This video is going to be broken up into two sections, with the first section being just the route itself with no commentary. That way, if you just want to learn the route on your own, and I have a gamepad viewer so you're able to see what inputs I'm doing, and you just want to try to beat the time that I get in this route that way, you can do that. The second portion of this video is going to be a commentated run, where I'm going to be rewinding, pausing, fast forwarding, and all that stuff, as well as talking through this route, making sure we get every single detail covered. Without further ado, let's go ahead and enter White Acropolis. Enjoy.
Psychokinesis to grab missiles and throw them back to make them explode near the enemy. Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
All right, welcome to the commentated portion of my Silver White Acropolis Beginner tutorial. We are going to start by flying out of the base here off a jump panel with BeatZ, and right when we land, we are going to take a hard left. That's because there's a little shortcut over here, and we're just going to run down the shortcut a bit and then jump right off of this hill. The reason we do this is so we don't have to go all the way down, take the winding path, and we can do a fire claw. I call this the dolphin dive as well, and you'll see a little bit why later. But that is BeatZ's fastest form of movement, is just pressing X and using the fire claw. We are going to destroy these enemies, doing a homing attack on those flyers to either side of this egg walker here. And we're going to do something a little special with this guy. We are going to homing attack into him. Oh, a little bit of visual noise there. Homing attack this guy. Then we are going to homing attack into him, and then activate our fire claw, and then immediately deactivate it. You can activate and deactivate, not the fire claw, sorry, the spinning claw. You can activate and deactivate the spinning claw with the Y button, which you saw me do there, so I just kind of canceled it. But that's going to do damage very quickly and destroy this egg walker super fast. So we just homing attack into him, and then do a spinning claw to get rid of him. And we're just gonna homing attack the last enemy here, head on through the lasers. Now, this is why I call it the dolphin dive, because BeatZ kind of jumps up and down off the ground like a dolphin. and we're just going to head through to the snowball section. Now, I do want to say, again, this is her fastest form of movement, and I don't do a dolphin dive here because obviously there are enemies here, and the fire claw is also BeatZ's homing attack, so if we did it, we would ram into the enemies, which we don't want to do because that's slow. Moving on here into the snowball section, this is pretty easy. We just hold down. We want to hit as many dash panels as possible, but this is the most important dash panel coming up right here, as this sets BeatZ to max speed. I don't know why this dash panel is significantly faster than the rest, but it is, so we want to make sure to hit that one. The terrain here is a little bit wonky. Fun fact, this terrain was actually outsourced from Sonic Team. They did not create Section 1 of White Acropolis, which is kind of interesting. But we're just going to head down the snowballs section, staying on the ground as much as possible. Take the jump panel here. And as we fall, we're just going to use our fire claw to destroy these enemies really quickly. You might think that the spinning claw is faster, but it honestly isn't. Doing the fire claw to homing attack is way quicker. And then we're just going to dolphin dive into section 2. Entering section 2 here with Silver, we're going to come over here and hit this spring. Do a hover to land on this platform, then a jump and a psycho shock to get rid of that guy so he doesn't hurt us. And then hover over to this platform. Now what we're going to do here is wait for our action gauge to completely refill. And once it does, we're going to do a teleport dash, and that's going to bring us all the way over to this little hill. Do a psycho shock so these guys don't kill us. And I'm grabbing them with RT. You can see right here, I have RT pressed down on the controller. And then I'm going to press RT again, and that's immediately going to destroy them. It's a really nice feature of Silver. You don't have to throw the enemies. You can just pick them up, set them down, and they automatically explode. Now, a really cool thing we're going to do here is we are going to do a badnik bounce off of this left beetle here. Now, in order to do this badnik bounce, normally with how the camera is facing, the depth perception is really a problem. But what we can do, and we're going to be using this in a couple other stages as well for badnik bouncing, is we are going to do the claw grip. What the claw grip is it's taking your thumb and holding down on the right thumbstick, so that's going to angle the camera down, and then I use my index finger to press the A button to keep Silver in the air. Now we basically just want to hold the A button down, we don't just want to press it so we get max height, but as you can see, the camera angles down, so it's way easier to see where this beetle is and be able to jump off the top of him. Now with the badnik bounce here, after we do that, we want to try to land on these crates. If you don't, that's fine, we just have to stand on top of them. Because what we can do is we can jump and do a teleport dash all the way over this gate. Real nice. Then we can just head on through here. We're going to run a bit, wait for our action gauge to refill, and do a teleport dash to the spring. Then what we're going to do is accidentally psycho smash there, but do another psycho shock, pick up, put down that enemy to completely destroy him. Hit the checkpoint, and then we're going to do a teleport dash. Pretty simple section here. We're just going to wait for our action gauge to refill and do one more teleport dash. And then we're going to run all the way over to this rock here. This is your favorite rock in White Acropolis. And the reason is we can get a slope jump by jumping off of this, like, large angled portion that's facing Silver here. So we jump there and we hold the A button, and that's going to get us enough height to where we can get to this upper platform here. One more time. Go ahead and just jump right there. Hover over. And then we just run straight to the goal ring, finishing White Acropolis in under 2 minutes. I really hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.